Hey divas and gents, I'm coming to you with my ButterBeeScraps design team project, and I hope you all had an amazing Mother's Day. I absolutely did. Total surprise. So I was kind of going to feel a little sad because my two older boys are out of state, so I was unable to see them. But my 14-year-old made it very special, so I'm very thankful and blessed for that. So I hope that you guys all had an amazing Mother's Day. So let's go ahead and jump in, and I'm going to show you quickly all the things that I used. Okay, this right here is the goodie bag. This is the bronze one that Monique has in the store, and it comes with other things. I just used the findings out of here, and I used magnetic clasps, and I used daisy spacer beads. So I dug in here, and there's a lot of really good stuff in there. So I totally did use that. I also used these. These are little bezels. And I used these butterfly charms. I used the bronze rondelles, and then I used these ones were AB rondelles. I also used these right here, and I only used this toggle piece, not the other half, and you'll see what I did. Then I used the silver head pins. I used the bronze head pins. I used these really pretty oval ones that I showed you in my design team, and I used 5 of them. And I used these. I absolutely love those. I dug into my silver clothespins. Then I did the ball chain, and then this one chain right here is one of my favorites. And the cool thing is that she gives you all the closures for your ball chain, so it's just separately packaged. Okay, and then I used these. These are connectors. And then I used, these are my faves too. I love those. And then I used these little charms that says handmade with love. I also used these circle cabochons. I'll show you what I did with that. And I used these right here, the 6mm clears. And I also used, these are the 7mm rose pink. And then I used one of these keys. And I don't know what I had in here, and I used all of it. I have no idea. I'm thinking maybe I had some chain in here. I don't remember. But I finished it, whatever it was. Okay, so let's go ahead and dab on in. Okay. Let's start with this bracelet. It's my fave. Look at this. Tell me it's not gorge. I used the paper on this one. Was the one that is the Hobby Lobby, the Valentine one. I've been killing on that paper pad. And I used the cabochons, and they fit perfectly in these bezels. And she has these in copper and in silver. So I used 5 of them. And that's perfect for my size wrist. And it has a magnetic closure. So see how that is? It's perfect. I love it. It's absolutely beautiful. And I just picked pieces of the paper that had the most florals. So I absolutely love that. Okay, so that's that bracelet. Then I did 2 other bracelets. Okay. This one right here, and everything that's on here is from the store except for the beads. Those are from my stash. But the head pins, the chain, and the plate, and the magnetic closure. So it says where there's a will, there's a way. And I just hung those, and the chain is there, and I used the chain here, so. Okay, so I did that one, and I did another one that was similar except for the beads are a different color. And this one I did smaller. This one, I did it more so. I have like a super bony wrist. I know I tell you guys that all the time, but so see, let me see if I can turn my hand around. So it has the little dangles on the side. And then the other one I made for a larger wrist. I love it with the magnetics because it's like literally a no-brainer. That's it. It saves so much time when you're trying to up and go. So that's the 3 bracelets that I made. Then with the ball and chain, I went ahead and made a necklace. Okay, this is where I used the toggle, and I mixed it between bronze and copper. So this is a copper toggle with copper split rings. Okay, and this is what I have hanging from it. Everything on here is from the store, excluding these beads. This right here was gifted to me by Tammy. Thank you, Tammy. We did a swap of beads, and this was one of them. So I used that. So I intermixed, you'll see back here even more. On every split ring that I have hanging from here, I put chain. I wanted chain to be like hanging. There's nothing hanging from the bottom of this. It's just meant to hang. And then off of each one of them, I have something different. So you'll see I have this one, has the really pretty stone. Then I have this one with some chain on it, and then it has this little dangle. And then I have the key that hangs from it. And then this chain hangs the longest, and I just hung those chains with those really pretty bronze rondelles. Then here's where I use the spacer, or the connectors. I just connected those with split rings. And then just have a little tiny bead hanging from the bottom. And then they all have the chain. So I love it. It's really messy looking, and just, you know, all kinds of different, I don't know how to explain it. It's just really nice. I love it. And I love that it's hanging from a toggle. Okay. And this one right here, I don't know if I showed that one too. So this one's just a charm hanging from the top part. And you see it, that's how I have the chain from the same split ring. So it's just fun. All the activity is in the front. So that's the necklace that I did. Okay, these ones are still drying, and I'm just gonna quickly show you these ones. And this is where I used the round glass cabochons. So I had the same concept I did with the gold. I used these silver filigrees, and I adhered it with E6000, but on the cabochons I used glossy accent. And let me just tell you that whenever you use glass tiles like this, and then you use glossy accent to put this onto the paper, then once you have those two adhered, you want to stick those on top of something else. Use E6000, and no, I'm sorry, use glossy accent, not E6000. What happens is I don't know if it's the chemical inside the E6000, it lifts it, like, I don't know how to explain it. It goes through the paper and it starts bleeding the paper on the inside. So I had one happen like that. Oh, dang it. It just fell on the ground. I had one that happened like that, and I had to fight to get this off so that I could redo it. And it sucked because I didn't notice till next day, and everything was all messed up. I was so upset. And that's because I used E6000 to adhere the whole thing. So glossy accent for everything when you're adhering paper. Okay, so I used different little images from the Vintage or More paper stack again. Has a lot of cool stuff in there. And then they all have the exact same dangles. So let me put these down. The cabochons are still drying. Okay, so I have the little butterfly, and then you see right here is the little tiny bling that I use from her store. Actually everything on this clothespin is from the store, excluding the little paper image, everything. So see how stinking cute is that? I love using these. I've already gifted all of them. I only have one gold one left. So, and I always keep it to where it's free here for me to, I don't do too much to it. So yeah, that's it. These are all the same charms. The only thing that's different are the little images, the little flower images, and that's it. So these are my little clothespins, a few bracelets, a necklace. I try to bust out as much as possible until my next video. So I'm using up a ton of goodies. So thank you so much, everybody, for stopping by. And you know, every time I make a video, I keep forgetting to tell you that I had a YouTube name change. It is now Serenity Creations. When I first created my YouTube channel, I didn't know what I was doing and I didn't have any help, so I messed up. And I actually put like a piece of my email address as on accident, and that was supposed to be my screen name. But back then I couldn't go in there and change the name. You weren't allowed to do that. You would have to create a whole new channel. So now it's different. Now you can go in there and change it. So I changed it to the name that it was supposed to have been. It matches my blog, which is Serenity Creations also, and it's been like that for years. So I finally just went ahead and changed it. So if there's any confusion, it's still me. I just changed it to appropriate. I mean, I hate AFIS 72 because that's like, oh my gosh, it's not a cute name like everybody else's. So anywho, I will see you guys later, and I will talk to you very soon. I always have more goodies to come. So you guys have an amazing and super blessed day. Bye.